Good morning, wonderful dear friends. I thank you all for a day like this. May Chukwuka Abiyama bring me ihe niile. Keep being with each and every one of you. I have come today to make something very, very clear and also to clear some doubts. But before I do so, I want to also use this opportunity to apologize to Mazi Simon Ekpa. And not just to Mazi Simon Ekpa, but also to Biafrans as a whole. Let me tell you the truth. If you are listening to me today, if you are in the position where we find ourselves, honestly speaking, with some of the informations we gather, sometimes you will wake up and you just start crying. You will almost go insane, because gathering information and having privilege to so many informations at the same time can drive someone crazy, because you do not know what we know. So for that simple reason, this morning, I want to say Biafra liberation is spiritual. And if you are not in the spirit, you can never understand anything about Biafra liberation. So this is the reason why this morning I want to say thank you to Simon Ekpa. The only thing you can use to deceive Simon is when you talk about Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The love Mazi Simon has for Biafra and for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu makes him to go extra miles to concur with you when you come up with any idea that will bring about the freedom of Biafrans. He will support you. So I want to encourage everybody this morning. Anything you know you can contribute, any quota you know you can contribute to support Biafra, bring it to the table. Mazi Simon Ekpa will listen to you. I am telling you. And for the so-called people who are cutting deal to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, those people who have conspired with the Nigerian government and the Zoo government to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to further incarcerate him even up to this moment, you have to disassociate yourselves from them. That is the truth. If you know what we know, you better start distancing yourself from those people. But I thank God that Simon Ekpa has come out today to make open to the world what people do not know about so many things that are happening in this Biafra liberation movement. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do not allow anybody to deceive you. Please, don't allow anybody to deceive you. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted to sit for political solution from the Zoo, political solution can work probably in any other country, but automatically not with the Zoo because of their agenda towards Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said no to political solution, and believe you me, if he ever changed his mind, there was no way he can still be in detention up to today. I want you to avoid these people that use that word, deal. When you hear them say that IPOB have cut their own part of the deal, that is when they keep incarcerating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the more. They walk around freely, but their leader is not a free man. That person that is walking around freely, you come to Biafran land and you walk around freely when your leader is in incarceration. I want to ask you, what kind of freedom fighter is that? Those are the people that have got their own part of the deal. They are not enemies anymore with the Nigerian state. All of a sudden. So please, my people, do not allow anybody to deceive you. When you get my message, please, you share it. If it is okay for you to share the message, you share it. If only you know what we know. Honestly speaking, sometimes you will make a lot of mistakes. I am telling you. Because before we stitch some of those things together, we may make little mistakes, but at the end of the day, the truth must prevail. And the truth has prevailed. We cannot relent for anything political solution. If these people want the people to rest, let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the entire nation will have freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that he is not looking for freedom, even for only Biafrans, but he is looking for freedom for everybody. I want to encourage everybody that is listening to me today to support Simon Ekpa. Any day you wake up and you don't pray for Simon Ekpa, you hate your children and you hate your generation. Any day you as a human being wake up and you have opportunity to pray and you didn't say, God bless Simon Ekpa, honestly, you hate your generation. So from today henceforth, I want to appeal to everybody. Any day you wake up in the morning, you thank your creator, you thank your ancestors. Also pray for Simon Ekpa. You don't know the bullet Simon is receiving. Only if you know. Only if you know. So I want to use this opportunity also to say sorry to Simon. Some of the statements I have made and also online as well. I want to use this opportunity to say I am just very sorry, because most times before you put one or two things together, you may make one statement, contradicting yourself at the end of the day. Freedom is what Simon Ekpa is looking for. Everything that Simon Ekpa is doing today is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have done if he is not in incarceration. And what is Simon Ekpa doing today? Simon Ekpa is fighting for the freedom of his people and for everybody. So please, you must have to go and support Simon. It is better. How many years, everybody that is listening to me today, can you live up to 150 years ahead? If God permits, anyway, you can. But as a mere mortal, I want you to think about what I'm saying. You don't have 150 years to live as a person. But have you ever thought of where you will spend your eternity? Do not run away from the truth. If you are scared to die, eventually you will lose your life. That is just the truth. But when you stand firm on the truth, you never capitulate. Even when you fall, you wake up. A man falls 7 times and wakes up 8 times. When you fall, you stand tall, hit your chest, and you move forward. Pick up your pieces. Don't allow anything to distract you. Move on. Move on. There are so many things that can become stumbling block for men to fall. There are so many reasons for men to fall. But when you see yourself falling, don't stay back. Don't be on the ground. Stand up. Pick up your pieces and forge ahead. There are so many things to do. Even when Biafra come, what you are seeing today is just a chunk of it. When Biafra comes, people want to do one fun thing or the other. But believe you me, by that time, the grace of God that he must have endowed in the lives of people will stand up and will speak for the people. And that brings me also to the conclusion of this particular sermon this morning. There will be a revolution. Are you aware of what happened in Biafra land in a place called Irete, where youths were going to bury their own? The Zoo government with their instruments. They came, they apprehended people that are going to bury their own because they are wearing black and black. And at the end of the day, the people refused and used the coffin to block the express. That express that leads from Onitsha to Owerri, that highway. From that morning till evening, there was no movement because people came out. The people was angry. Every instrument they have with them, all their chariots, all their bullets, all their guns became useless. Any day the people rise up, everything these people have becomes useless. That is when God will walk before his own people like pillar of fire, and behind them like pillar of cloud, like also he is doing today. Every man who wakes up in Biafran land, every agitator who wakes up in Biafran land, honestly, believe you me, God is with you. So please, I want to thank everybody. Please ensure you stand on the truth. Support Simon. Support him at all costs. People thought Simon Egba, when they say M Branch, they say, is he not M Branch Simon? He's giving the format. He want to use it to overthrow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He want to. These things are when ignorant rants. Wisdom just stares at its foolishness. You people don't know anything. Simon did not launch M Branch. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did. What Simon did was to unveil M Branch to work in the vineyard of God, to assist Biafrans in their own little capacity to make sure that there is peace in this land, to expose the works of darkness. That is why M Branch was unveiled, ably represented by. So please, I indulge everybody that is listening to me today. Please do not relent. Support Simon with everything you know you can. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the only thing I am giving you today as an expo, please, I want you to go home with this. My broadcast has taken long, but I still have to reveal this truth. I want you to go home with this package this morning. If there is nothing you ever understood in what I have said this morning, one thing I want you to go home with is this fact. The only reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in incarceration today is because he rejected political solution. Go and mark my word. This is M Branch Intelligence. Of course, we rely on the truth because it is only the truth that can stand the test of time. The only reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in incarceration today, still in incarceration today, is not even the Janjaweed that are holding him. The people that are holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are those same people that claim to be loyal to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Those people are the those people that cut their own part of the deal. Those people that always come out to sing Onyendu, Onyendu, they are the people that are holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu down. They are the people that are frustrating the institution of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The idea, the knowledge of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, his vision for freedom for everybody. Not just for Biafrans, but for everybody. From the north, east, south, and west. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is that sun that is going to rise. That is why these agents of darkness, of course, you know that they will or must always use what you have to fight you. Let me tell you something. You know people that have eaten poison in this life. Those people that ever ate poison, do you think that a stranger can just come and give somebody poison? No, of course not. The people that succeed in poisoning people are people who the victim of the poison never ever in this life knew that this person can poison him. Those are the people that they use to poison people. The people that are incarcerating Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today are those people that sing praises. Oh, Mazen, oh, this, that, oh, Mazen, Onyendu, this. They are the people that are conspiring every day to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where he is. If not for these people, do you think that the politicians, do you think they don't have anything to offer? These politicians are confused people. They don't even have anything to offer. The people that are giving them this stronghold are those people that keep assuring them that nothing is happening. Don't worry, you will do your election. Did we not succeed in Anambra State? Are you not governor now? Is anybody disturbing you now? You are making your press statements and releasing them. Of course, the 2023 election, it will happen. So don't worry. Don't worry, just keep him there. When he complains about that his stomach inside DSS, well, you can just look for a chemist nearby. Don't allow him to die, at least. But those are the people that are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never, for any reason, settled down for political solution. If Mazi had settled down for political solution, or had cut his own part of the deal, like the criminals who come out and say that we have cut our own part of the deal. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu betrayed Biafrans, which of course he never did for any single reason. He never did for any single reason. If he had done that, believe you me, by now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have been out from detention. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said no. Remember, he said consistency. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And he said that he will continue to fight until we get freedom. Then ask yourself, what is he fighting for? Is he fighting political solution? The answer is no. How can he say that he is fighting for political solution? Mazi has nothing to do with political solution. And the moment you get this into your brain, the better for everybody. There is going to be a revolution, and the day the people will stand up for their rights, the day the people will question this evil enclave, the day the people will say enough is enough, believe you me, their chariots, their guns, their bullets, and all those things that they use to terrorize and kill Biafrans, it will become useless to them. As we hit our chest on the shoulder, as we hit ourselves on the chest for a job well done, at least for standing on the truth, because it is only this truth that can stand the test of time. And that is why today I have come to say to the whole world, this is Embrandt Intelligence. Please listen to Simon. If you have information that we have, honestly, sometimes you will go insane. You will go insane. Listen to Simon. Share his videos accordingly. Bring up any good plan you know you have for Biafra. Simon will listen to you. It doesn't matter what that thing is. If he vets it, if he weighs it, and it is something that will actually contribute even 0.001% positively to Biafra restoration, Simon will give you consent to do that. This is what we need. We don't need people who will go and cut deal behind us and sell Biafrans. You don't need people Okamusu Ganatai Aru on Afwai breeze, and before you know what is happening, it has eaten deep into your bone and you have cancer. That is what they're planning with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, it can never work for them. Can it work for them, Biafrans? Of course not. It's not going to work for them. So please, let us support Simon. There will be a revolution. The people will revolt. The people will revolt. The people will revolt because everything has scattered. Everything. What is happening? How much is dollar today to Naira? People are living below. In fact, the poverty rate in the Zoological Republic is alarming. People are crying. People are dying out of hunger and starvation. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there. But idiots will come and tell you that he is in high spirit. He is never in high spirit. And believe you me, that this man has manipulated a lot. This man has manipulated a lot. If we hear him come to say any nonsense again, we are going to unleash the evidence we have about him. So if they want, they can also look for the people of God to, take away or burn them to ashes the way they did to the so-called acclaimed personal assistant. If he come out on social media again to deceive Biafrans, we are going to unleash the evidence we have against him. And don't bother looking for us, because you will not see us. Even if you see us, the evidence has traveled. It is in a secure file now in Finland. So maybe you can go to the secure file in Finland and break the vault. But if you cannot break the vault in Finland, please do not bother looking for us, because it is useless. Thank you so much, great Biafrans. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, M Branch Intelligence. We are so sorry in any way that our post has offended anybody. Great Biafrans, this morning we are so sorry in any way that any of our posts has offended anybody. The Biafra spokesperson, the man that has stood giddy-bam for Biafrans without looking back, we are so sorry. If any post at all, when we have not brought one-on-one together to make two, sometimes when we are analyzing our facts, we can just come up with a statement hurriedly or speedily, and then at the end of the day, we'll come back to say, oh no, this is not true. Especially what happened during the alliance. When Mazi Simon Ekpa was forming this alliance, we didn't see the importance of this alliance till today. These alliances that he has formed, both nationally and internationally, has helped to pull or to move this Biafra liberation further. Because the only thing that is left for us today to achieve is international recognition. And believe you me, with the effort that Mazi Simon is putting, we are being recognized today internationally. And very, very soon, you are going to see. Today is 112 or 113 days and counting down to Biafra. Sustain yourself, pray, become more careful, because very, very soon, we all shall enter Biafra land. Thank you so much, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I salute you once again, like I have always done. You keep and will remain the man after my own heart. I love you so much. I love you for the dreams and aspirations of the Biafran people that you are carrying and piloting. Even when all these shenanigans are clamping down on you, even flesh, because you are still a man of flesh, you try also to curtail some of those things and to walk on the right path. I want to say thank you today on behalf of the people of M Branch. We want to say thank you today, and we want to promise you that we are going to also stop at nothing, regardless, to make sure that we protect the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which you, of course, champion today. I love you from the depth of my heart. I love every single Biafran from the depth of our heart. Even those that will come today to say, oh, sorry, we are sorry, Simon Ekpa. Please forgive us. We never knew that we were deceived. Because things are happening. People are beginning to see the truth. If you come to so many states today, our women are opening their eyes. They are decamping from the camp of the enemy. Our mothers are rising up every blessed day, and before you know what is happening, you will begin to see things in few days to come. That is who we are. Biafrans, they are always searching for the light. And when they see the light, honestly, they follow it. Remember the three wise men. That is how Biafrans behave. We will keep searching for this light that Mazi Nnamdi. This light provided the sunrise every day. This is how Biafra will rise every day. Biafra, except the sun stops rising, but for the sun to rise every day like it has risen today, this is how the hopes and aspirations of Biafrans will rise continuously every day to the glorification of the name of Elohim. And only God is going to give us Biafra. Only God in heaven, that no man may say he gave Biafra. And that is why Mazi Simon is working tirelessly to make sure that the vision of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is there today in incarceration, does not die. So let us pray for him. Thank you so much, my good listeners. I love you from the depth of my heart. And believe you me that M Branch will stop at nothing to make sure that he contributes in his own little capacity for the liberation of our people, and for the people that will repent from today, honestly, and begin to walk positively towards the actualization of the freedom of even their own family. God is also going to bless you. Thank you so much. and may God bless you. Oh yes, 111 days to Biafra. That is true. God bless you people. God bless you people. We are waiting for you in Biafra. We are waiting for you. That is the day we are going to dance naked. And for your information, people who will want to intrude, let me give you something spiritual this morning. That day that Biafra will come, when people will dance naked on the street, when people will run mad that Biafra has come. Honestly speaking, believe you me, those intruders that are listening to us today, those people that will want to invade Biafra land that day, that this joy of the Lord will come upon his own people, I want you people to know that already we are already securing our land. As people are rejoicing, we will keep securing our land against any foreign invasion, against the invasion of the Janjaweed, these blood-sucking demons. We are going to protect the people that we dance naked on the street, because the safety of even a single Biafran matters a lot. Ndewo no mu Chineke. Chineke gozi.